Hey, look at that. Successfully connected. All right, perfect. Sweet. All right, need to make sure this is actually working. Um, yeah, I think we might be. I'm just gonna say this out to all of you. There's a good chance that we might end up getting kicked off. The internet right now is not doing too well, so I'm gonna be right back, and we're gonna start this game. I'll get lineups going. Binkley has to do something real quick right now, so I will be right back. Just hang tight. And we are still live. All right. Okay, so Marine is here. Perfect, Marine. I hope everybody's having a great and lovely Saturday afternoon, almost evening time, as right now Jay is doing some stuff with the Kansas City Chiefs as they traded into the 7th round, and now he's just getting some stuff uploaded onto 610's, website. But let's just go over some action as the Royals are 14-11 here, taking on the Tampa Bay Rays, who are 14-13. The Rays defeated the Royals yesterday 4-2-3. We'll go over some lineups, which let's go with the Rays first as they presented to you by Perel. Wash your hands. Leading off, DH Joey Weddle. Batting second, the left fielder Jose Martinez. Batting third, the right fielder Austin Meadows. Batting fourth, the cleanup position, center fielder Hunter Renfroe. At first base, batting fifth, G-Man Choi. Batting sixth, the shortstop Willie Adames. At second base, batting seventh, Brandon Lowe. Batting eighth, the third baseman Yandy Diaz. And at catcher, batting ninth, Mike Zunino. Ryan Yarborough is going to be pitching for the Rays, who is 2-2, supporting a 5.33 ERA. And we'll take you over to the Royals lineup, presented by 610 Sports Radio, the home of the Kansas City Royals, the home of the Chiefs, and the K-State Wildcats. Leading off, center fielder Whit Merrifield. Batting second, the shortstop Alberto Mondesi. Batting third, the right fielder Hunter Dozier. Batting fourth, the DH Jorge Soler. Batting fifth, the catcher Salvador Perez. Batting sixth, the third baseman Maikel Franco. Batting seventh, the first baseman Ryan McBroom. Batting in the eighth spot, left fielder Alex Gordon. And batting ninth, the second baseman Nicky Lopez. We're going to see a nice little change to the lineup as we've seen of the past games, as we have a left-handed pitcher. And when left-handed pitchers are on the mound against the Royals, we got to see McBroom. You got to see Maikel Franco out there, who are notoriously of hitting. They can hit lefties good, so that's why they're doing it. So that is your lineups. So we'll just start getting the game going, get it on as well. Sit back, relax, as we're going to head out to Tropicana and get this game going. As they want Nick Dini in. No, we're not going to put Nick Dini in. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see Nick Dini tomorrow. There's your lineups once again. As Zanino only has two N's in his name. I wrote that down wrong. Hope you're all having a wonderful Saturday, of course. as the Chiefs the draft's almost over. Chiefs traded back in. That's where Jay Binkley's at. All right, we're here at the Trop. It looks like it's kind of a packed crowd as the Rays yesterday defeated the Royals 4-3. We thought some late inning heroics by the Royals might have came into action, but didn't happen the way we wanted it. That's okay. All right, Ryan Yarborough, his sixth start on the season. He's 2-2 with a 5.33 ERA. He does have 20 strikeouts, 7 walks. That's typically high for a starting pitcher.
Leading off for Kansas City, the center fielder, Whit Merrifield.
And the first pitch is fouled off for strike one. Whit Merrifield stepping into the plate for the Royals. Got that tweeted out, so now we have social media done. I'm actually surprised we're live on air. Would not be surprised if we get kicked off of air today. Let's hope that does not happen. As the 0-1, as Merrifield rips it over the left side, as Yandy Diaz, a third baseman, corrals that for out number 1.
The shortstop, Adalberto.
Get that starting lineups once again for the Royals. Adalberto Mondesi batting second. Hunter Dozier, they're the only two. Possibly might see Jorge Soler this inning. First pitch to Mondesi, low, but called for a strike. 0-1 count on Mondesi from Yarborough. He actually went for a bunt. 0-1 to Mondesi. Inside for a fastball. You got behind the plate Ricky Holiday. Umpires for today's game. Daryl Parker at first. For sure saw Parker behind the dish yesterday. They all rotate. I know that for a fact. The 1-1 laid bunt down by Mondesi. He has a chance to beat this out. Yandy Diaz bare hands it, and it just goes under the hand. So it's going to be. They might rule this in air. They might rule it in hit. We might see. I think it's going to be a hit no matter what. As the ruling on the ruling has not had anything, so I think it's a hit. I'm ruling it a hit. First pitch to Dozier is outside for a ball. Dozier sporting a .274 batting average, has 3 home runs on the year, 21 RBIs, tied with Jorge Soler in the RBI category. Also sporting that 8-game hitting streak, pickoff attempt back to first as Mondesi gets back there. As Mondesi takes off, pitches outside for a ball. Mondesi gets there safely for a stolen base. So he'll be in scoring position for Hunter Dozier. Mondesi is just quick, so quick. Runner on scoring position now for Dozier. 2-0. And that's ripped foul. That was fair. That had probably has a chance to be gone. Mondesi, that stolen base. Him and Whit Merrifield have just been going back and forth in stolen base category as the 2-1 pitch is in there for a strike 2-2 count here. That's fouled off. The 2-2 from Yarborough to Dozier. Do it again. He's going to have a swinging strike. He strikes out. Strikes out swinging. But we have Jorge Soler now coming at the plate.
The designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
I think Jay Binkley might be making his way in.
Yeah. 0-1.
Soler's in the ground out to short, but hey, Mondesi got on off of a bunt single, and they've got a stolen base, but nothing happens as we head into the bottom of the first. Still tied at nothing. Jacob Junis on the mound. 5 starts already, 6.14 today, 3-2, sporting that 4.97 ERA. He's been a strikeout machine. He has 27 strikeouts on the season, and is one of the better guys out of the rotation.
Miss me?
Did I miss you? Of course I missed you, Pete.
Right?
I know, I told him multiple times. Joey Wendell batting.
Hi, Creamer.
Nothing much happened. Mondesi got a bunt single, then he stole second.
Oh, he already got a steal. So that was a stolen base. Number 7 for Mondi. He's just one behind Witt.
He'll pop out, Wendell.
Witt is second place in the American League in stolen bases. He's been on a tear lately.
Yeah,
Mondesi just one behind him.
Batting second, the left fielder, Jose Martinez.
Jose Martinez, the former Royal in the farm system.
Yeah, Omaha, played for the Cardinals.
He's got a weird batting stance. He's 6'7", Bink. Ground to Nicky.
And Lopez fires over to McBroom. Boom, boom, McBroom getting to start today against a lefty. A lot of lefties the Royals have faced this year.
Yeah,
But they're not facing, well, I mean, it really is. Yarborough being a lefty, they have faced a lot of lefties. 9th series of the year for Boys in Blue.
got to win today in order to keep that to get a series win, or hopefully get a chance for a series win.
Royals losers yesterday, 4-3 down at Tampa. Nice 85-degree day in Tampa, although this game is indoors.
It's a nice crisp 70 degrees here inside the Trop.
Chiefs traded the 2021 6th-round pick with the Titans to move back in and take a corner. So Chiefs got a couple corners now. And Meadows will go down on strikes to Jake Junis. Had tied a career high with 10 strikeouts earlier this season.
Yes, he did. I think that was a second or third start this year.
And for the year, Jake Junis 3-2 with the 4.97. You know what he is against the Rays? He's got their number.
Is he 4-0?
4-1 with a 2.28 in
good.
4 starts.
Let's hope that translates over to this game.
Now, Yarborough 2-0 with the 4.91. One game started against the Boys in Blue.
Somehow we're able to, duct tape the wires, make sure we're on air today.
Yeah, we had a little bit of issues before. What do you think it was? Just restarting?
I don't know. No, it wasn't that. There's something with the PlayStation YouTube.
Need to get the Wolf back in here for 106.5. Actually, Kansas City Chiefs mascot, the Wolf. Heard that advertised on the way in.
Oh, yeah.
Mitch Holt is talking about it. The Wolf. Hands on the Wolf. Coincidence? I think not. The Wolf wins again.
He'll always win.
Always wins.
The third baseman, number
The Wolf has
7,
never lost.
Michael.
I like Michael Franco. He's been off. He hasn't been his own thing on the bench.
Just timely
He's
hitting
just-
once in a while.
That's what we're seeing. I think after that time on the bench for a few games, I think we're going to see him come around.
Well, it was a week ago yesterday. He hit that walk-off home run with the K against Baltimore.
Yep. And we honestly might see that with the Royals in real life, too. And see Franco maybe have a time off, put Dozier at third base.
You're going to see some Dozier there, yeah.
I think we'll see it in real life Royals.
Mm-hmm. I think so. And Yarborough will get that one, spin around, will he have enough time, and he does.
Batting 7.
He took a sweet time there.
No, he did. I'm actually kind of shocked.
He fired it in, though. Here comes Boom Boom McBroom. That's kind of struggling in his last 9 games, Cream Dog.
Last 9
6
games.
for 31 with the 194.
Hey, the thing that shocks me is that the 11 RBIs he has on the season already. And those came from all 3 home runs that have been 3-run shot home runs, though.
5th on the Royals. And he's got himself some playing time.
It does. He worked his way into the platoon role.
Well, O'Hearn is rising up and hitting well. McBroom's on the way down.
Yeah.
So it's an interesting battle between these guys that was all spring.
1-1.
That's a good battle to have, though. At least you're trying to bring the best out of each other.
Both of them going back and forth this year. Saturday afternoon, hope you're enjoying a nice, cold Miller Lite from our friends at Miller Lite. Or if you so choose and you like those wine tubes, the Vineyard Variety Pack from kcwineco.com.
Hey, Mark's in here.
What's up, Mark?
How's it going?
We just about started a little bit earlier, Mark, but the Chiefs traded back into the 7th, so I had to go update the old web. Nice stab there by the Rays. And that's it for the inning.
Luckily, I held it down with the pregame show in the first part of the inning. I think I did a good job. You might have to go back and listen to it, Pink.
I might. I probably will. We're at pick 248 now. Nate Stanley, the quarterback at Iowa, he goes to the Vikings at 244.
And leading off,
This is completely throw darts on who you don't want to risk getting undrafted. I bet a lot of these GMs have their kids pick at this point.
Yeah, I doubt that.
I'm joking.
But they might be cheaper if you sign them out of the thing. Which they would be cheaper.
Royals once let their scout in the 50th round select Art Stewart, the legendary Art Stewart. He selected Gerard Dyson.
Good pick.
Nice pick at that late in the draft.
Outside, that's the ball.
Mark, surprised you're not outside. What is it, about 6:39 in Tampa? What, nice 85 degrees outside?
He's probably outside. He's probably on a porch, too.
Boyd Kramer and I have been on the air talking Chiefs draft. We had to hurry back.
The count is 3-1.
Supersonic button.
Yeah, we've been on the internet waves, the radio waves, a lot these past few days.
Technical difficulties stalled us at the beginning, but we think everything's good.
I've already warned them, the people who've already been in here, that we might be kicked off air at some point, possibly. Backwards K there for Renfro. Worked a full count pitch and end up struck out looking. That's what you don't want.
That's what I've been doing too, Mark. The Chiefs are done. I do like what Tampa's done in this draft. The Chiefs were pretty much done, but they got back into the 7th. They were already done for the day, but really wanted to take care of us. G-Man Choi, 333 average.
That's dipped a little bit. The series started, I think G-Man had a 358.
Why is Yandy at the bottom of the order? It's the Rays, man.
I mean, it's working for him.
Yeah.
He's getting on base and having people at the top of the order score him, so I think that's good.
G-Man, 282 average the last 7 games. Jake Junis, very good in his career against the Rays. 4-1, as we mentioned, with a 2.28 ERA.
He's had a good season so far as well.
And that's the shift.
He came into the game with 27 strikeouts. He already has 2. He's going to get 30 this game. He's
that slider.
Willie Adames.
Dallas not really having a good season. 2 home runs, 10 RBIs, 212 average.
Was this game 26 for us?
It says game 26. We're on a roll.
Yes,
Call us butter because we're on a roll, Bink.
How about gravy? I want gravy on a roll.
That doesn't make a lot of sense for what I was saying.
That's the ball. The count 1-1.
As they'll get the out at first on a ground out.
Tropicana Field. Encouraging you to drink your orange juice, Kramer.
Yeah, are you an orange juice type of person that likes the pulp in it, or you like it smooth?
Alec Gordon.
It's like chewing your drink, or
I don't like pulp.
It depends. If it's a lot of pulp, then I'll get like irritated with it. But I don't mind a little bit of pulp. Why gold on the Kansas City scoreboard?
That's
a good question.
That's it.
I like
MLB The Show. Well, there's gold. They do the gold on Friday night.
That's true.
Uniforms, but I think it's more of a yellowish gold combo. In market looks exquisite.
Ball.
Kidding.
That's inside.
Kramer Sansone, Jay Binkley with you. Third inning. Still scoreless.
As yesterday, we had a good pace at play game so far here in the top of the third. I think we started a little bit late. Yeah, we're still doing really good.
Ball, that's
And we're
off the
still
plate.
cruising.
See, Mark likes some pulp, but not a lot of pulp.
Another kicker just went.
I like kickers.
Sam Stolen from Miami, Ohio.
You know, that was my college football team that I would always go to in NCAA football.
Miami, you know.
Yep. Always try to bring a national championship there. Tried to. Of course, being in the MAC of that game, it's not going to happen.
I used to be Toledo back all the time. That EA college football.
Hey, Jake Reynolds, Zach Johnson's in here. Both teams can't be blue. That'd be a little bit difficult.
I have no problem with the gold.
I like the gold. Gordon lines out to second.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Nicky Lopez.
Nicky Lopez has that average right back to the nose at 200.
He's a guy that likes to live up and down the Mendoza line. I mean, you just got to look at his with runners in scoring position. He's batting at 350. So I'll take that rather than the 200, of course. But
Two triples on the year. Second
timely
baseball.
hitting. Timely hitting. That's what he is.
Inside, ball one.
Tough out of first base he's provided this year. First mentioned the double or the triples. He's got two. Hunter Dozier actually has two. Just one behind Don Thompson Williams of the Seattle Mariners.
I think he had a single yesterday. It was like a bunt single almost.
Got it.
Lopez will chop that one.
They're pulling the ball today. I think everybody's getting ahead of
The center
or
fielder.
getting around Yarborough as he's just the timing's there. They're just a little bit early. If they just cool off a little bit on that, they might be fine.
Last year, 11-6, the 4-1-3 and 14 games started for Meadows. 2-2 this year with the 5-3-3 coming in.
Hey. 0-1's the count.
39 hits for Witt. He's almost there to 100 real quick.
Witt is the hitter.
He'll have 100 hits by May.
Ball.
You think so? Like end of May, he'll have 100 hits? I think he'll have 100 hits by end
Yeah,
of
they
May.
do. They played more games than they.
Count
Would have
is
watched
2-1.
that one. 2-1 count on him.
He lined up to third in his first at bat to Yandy Diaz.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a walk or a hit. He's taking second base. He wants to extend his stolen base lead on Mondesi.
We are 6 picks away from Mr. Irrelevant.
Nope, that's upstairs.
And Witt will
Ball
take a
four.
walk. I always like Mr. Irrelevant. You know they have a parade for him and everything. I don't know if they will this year, but you get the jersey and everything.
Yeah.
Batter,
You're Mr. Irrelevant.
shortstop.
The Mr. Irrelevant last year was it the Redskins? The Quinn? Had a good season last year
No,
too.
he's in there.
I mean, the best Mr. Irrelevant in the past 10 years is Suck Up.
Yeah. He embraced it.
Pig off attempt, and Whit Merrifield's back safely. Another pick off attempt. Yarborough's trying to keep Merrifield. Did it again. Honest over there.
Yeah, Merrifield's second in the American League in stolen bases with 8. Caleb Wilson, the tight end from UCLA, was last year's. Trey Quinn was 2 years
2
ago.
years ago,
1-1.
Trey Quinn.
And Chad Kelly.
kind of had a. That's going to be a curveball in the dirt swung on.
1 and 2.
Yeah, Chet Kelly, but Tom Brady took a page out of his book the other day.
Hey,
To the house?
Yep.
Oh, excuse me. Are you Tom Brady? You go to my house.
All right, okay, this is what I don't like about pitchers. Like, not pitchers, but they keep on throwing over to first base a lot. So that's still, it doesn't attack to your pitch count, but that's still you throwing the ball.
Well, the Rays subscribe to that limiting base runners philosophy.
As Yarborough had to slide step his last pitch to Mondesi.
That's all the Royals are doing, slide steps.
ball that's low.
Curveball in the dirt. Well, close to the dirt.
Worried about the Royals getting a 2-out rally here.
Mondesi and Witt beforehand working the count pretty good. 2-2 here to Mondesi.
5 picks away till Mr. Relevant.
Strikeout swinging.
Monty goes down.
Yarborough, he walked Witt, but we go into the bottom of the third. Junis. He's going to see Lowe, Diaz, and Zunino. I literally thought Zunino, when you look at it like real quick, looked like there's like 3 N's in his name.
It's 2.
Yeah, there's 2.
And leading up for the Rays, the second baseman, number
I
8.
mentioned the Rays yesterday. What they like to do is put the nets from first to third, like the screens. So they work on their elevation,
Yeah.
work on their lifting their hits. So they have the nets all around the infield.
Honestly, it's kind of a smart idea. If you don't want grounders, you want lineouts. Like, you're not lineouts, but you know what I mean. You want to make sure you get to that hole.
Lowe's been good against Junis, 4 for 7, 530 career average.
Sporting a 6-game hitting streak with that 209 average.
He hits Junis well.
Junis made quick work of that bottom of the second. So look at the tarp up there. There's probably only maybe 6 rows. It's like there's 6 rows of seats. That's not much. Like, I would want a full stadium.
I got to count 2 and 2.
Now that one they were planning on building was a lot smaller.
But yeah, that
be
what
the right
it's,
size
it's
for it.
yeah, the right size.
They do watch. The TV contract for the Rays is good. They signed a new TV contract recently. It was very good.
Got him.
The deep playing Lopez comes up with that out.
No, Lopez has seen a lot of balls hit to him. I think that's his that's his 3rd put out he's had this
That's
game.
what the Rays like to do. Andy Diaz steps in. This guy is absolutely crushing it this year.
It'd be a nice game to see Diaz, not do anything.
Ball.
Don't forget about the chip game. You get 2 home run calls per game.
Diaz is 0 for 8 with a strikeout on Junis.
He's got his number.
451. He's batting a 451 and we're almost into May.
I can't believe they're keeping him batting 8, but we did the same with Gordon early, but that was early in the season. We're already a month through.
Yeah, we're almost a month through.
The Rays 3rd place in the AL East, just a half game out of first place at 14 and 13. The Royals 3rd place as well in the AL Central. Indians lead the way at 17 and 12. The White Sox just a half game back, 16 and 12 on the season. The Royals a full game back of the Indians. Twins game and a half. Everybody's bunched up except for the Tigers. They find themselves in last place and 7 games back.
Tomorrow will be our mark of 1 month of doing this, Bink.
The big 1 month.
Big one as Diaz strikes out swinging. 3rd strikeout for Junis. He has 30 strikeouts on the season so far.
Zunino.
One thing about Junis, that sliders is out pitch, but he's worked on, put that 4-seamer and a little bit of sink action as well to get that out pitch, to get those strikeout numbers. Fires the 4-seamer there at 93 miles an hour.
Oh, his mechanics have gotten a lot better. See, it looks like at the Trop there's dirt in the infield, and the warning track is turf. Is that what they do?
It's not field. They do play football on it as well.
Yep, they do. Which they, I bet, win or if another strikeout.
What,
Didn't
Judas?
I feel like they could. Yeah, I feel like if the Rays were getting a new stadium, they would just keep this one for football for somebody.
And they don't need to at the South Florida. They get their own stadium.
That's
or
true.
They use Raymond James.
Looking good. Junis is looking good.
Yeah.
Leading off
Or
with
Dozier
the
hit a foul ball
The right
500
fielder.
feet today already.
19 RBI. He's trails Jorge Soler this year.
At the
Isn't
ball.
this the stadium where Bryce Harper hit one 500?
Count 1-0.
I don't. Is that indoors?
I think it was here. I think the chop went dead center. And it went over the batter's eye.
We saw one hit the wall yesterday. Bounced hit the wall. Hammer.
Can't stand Bryce Harper. Our least favorite baseball player. He could have had a ring. He wanted the money.
Aye.
Baseball is interesting. You take a player like that away and they win.
So Mark says the city has plans for a redevelopment after they leave this location. I like it.
They can put the Tonga going to Montreal away. Are they still planning on doing both, Mark?
Up next for the Royals.
They had one rendering that was in near Clearwater that was outstanding, but
Soler.
they got to knock that Montreal stuff off so they can keep their team. Jorge Soler, chip down here, Kramer. I'm going early on the chip.
Yeah, that makes sense. I like it. I like the idea.
Second in home runs in the American League. Hip, hip.
Jorge.
Ball inside.
Good little hanging curveballs inside.
Rays shifting.
Which, okay, so if you had a speedy guy out of the batter's box, and your shortstop's playing the grass on that side, you have to throw that thing like a laser to first base.
Well, you missed the shift earlier that worked for the Royals.
Yeah, no, I didn't miss it. I saw it. I didn't need to acknowledge it.
Of course you didn't, Craig Dog.
Well, the shift of Nicky Lopez, the first out of last inning, it worked. He was playing in shallow right. I'm glad we were able to get on air, though.
I am too. I miss everybody.
Oh, what's he
Soler.
swinging at?
Way too high there for Soler as Yarborough collects his third strikeout of the afternoon.
At least it was a
Number
swinging
13,
strikeout, not a looking.
Salvador.
Anything above your hands, I wouldn't touch.
Yeah, I don't know what he was thinking there. Just powered over.
That's the rule of thumb. Anything over your hands, you don't go. I want to put a chip down Salvi. How about that being?
That sounds good. 6 home runs in the year for Salvi.
Yeah.
And he will not have one here.
That was a good line out, though.
Kind of Renfro with the catch.
3 up, 3 down. Now go to the top of the order for the Rays.
Just cruising right along in this one. Rays win game 1 of the series 4-3. Royals in Baltimore starting Monday. We'll have action for you tomorrow right here at 1 o'clock. Mike Montgomery
The designated
against
hitter,
Yanni Chirnos.
Joey
Of the Rays.
Nice.
Wendell.
Bet you would like that, Mark. It just looks like. So you've been to the Trop, haven't you?
Oh, yeah.
Is it big inside? Does it feel big inside?
Yeah, because the crowd was there. You hear everybody talk. It's crazy.
So I'm guessing. So I'm assuming when during the postseason stuff, it's probably like loud as heck in there.
Yeah, the any kind of dome gets really loud. Even at Edward Jones did in St. Louis when they had high school state championships there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was.
It would get pretty loud just with the high school fans.
It was probably loud as heck with the Battlehawks fans.
Yeah.
The caw is the law.
And that'll be high for Junis.
Got a waist pitch there on the 2-2 count, which I wouldn't have probably done that.
Full count on the window.
But no batting gloves, that's risky. Would you be a batting gloves guy, or would you be a
Gloves.
gloves? Gotcha.
You?
Oh yeah, gloves.
What do I sweat? I sweat a lot. It's really slick.
Well, it also gives you more of a cushion when, because if you don't square up or if you're not holding the bat tight enough, your hands are gonna hurt.
That's ball 4. Take your base.
Hey, and Junis will walk Wendell. It's a nice little battle.
It's only Jonas' 7th walk this season.
Now batting, left fielder, Jose Martinez.
7 walks now. 27 strikeouts he came in with. Over 30 now.
He's at 30. At 30.
30. Jose Martinez steps in.
31 now. Forgot about Zeno striking out. I bet the cowbell at the Trop is making it even louder in there. But you
Gotta
can hear
have
that
cowbell.
clear. Gotta have more cowbell. Mr. Holiday's behind the dish for today's game, the umpiring crew.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Did Cash play for the Rays at all in his career? I know he played for the Red Sox back in like 2008
He played for the Rays as well.
or 2009, maybe 10, maybe. I think he might have played for the Rays. So 1-2 count on Jose Martinez, the former Cardinal.
There's a certain manager in this division that played for the Rays. In the AL Central.
He's going to strike out Martinez.
Could you name him?
In the AL Central, played for the Rays.
The batter,
He did not. He played for Toronto, New York, Houston, Boston.
Meadows.
Yes, he did play for Boston.
But there's a
Yeah.
manager in the AL Central.
I'm trying to think who the managers are. Renteria's in Chicago, McTheeny's in here. That's sent out to center. It's gotten carried onto.
Witt is...
That's gone.
Watching that lead, that just carried it to 433 feet. 106.6. Off the bat there for Meadows, hitting his 5th home run of the game. And there goes the no-hitter
Yeah,
for Jake
see, I wasn't
Junis.
going to try to say
I
it.
wasn't going to either.
So, yep, the no-hitter's gone from a home run.
Minnesota.
I'm trying to think who they're.
Rocco.
Oh yeah, Rocco Baldelli. Yeah, he's former Ray. I was mesmerized by the home run. I didn't get to finish the thing.
Well, it just traveled, man. I thought it was going to die. It was
Yeah,
433 feet later.
And there's no really airflow in here to keep the ball going, which I'm surprised. I just squared it up and sent it out.
2-0 Rays. Mark has another Cold Miller Light. He's liking the simulated Rays action.
Ball, that's outside.
Probably that was the only pitch Junis did not execute correctly.
It's been a well-pitched game.
Yeah, so
Him and
both
Yarborough.
sides.
Hey.
Sinker that's up and away. It's called for a strike. Hunter Renfroe, he can do what Meadows just did, even though he has 2 home runs or 3 home runs on the season. He's going to strike out swinging. So after giving up that home run, he strikes out Renfroe swinging. And we're going to see
Now
G-Man Choi.
the first baseman, G-Man Choi.
Tay Crowder, inside linebacker, Georgia, is Mr. Irrelevant.
What team?
Into the Giants.
1-0.
First pitch to G-Man Choi's ball.
And the draft is officially over.
Ball 2.
Oh, it looked like a strike. That sinker looked like it caught the outside corner.
5 doubles on the year for G-Man.
So now, giving up that first hit of the game, you just got to mow him down. That's what you got to do.
No, that's down.
At times, I often wonder if it's the Wolf.
The mic'd up umps are the most impressive thing in this.
3-0 count.
Yeah.
Coming back with a fastball strike down the middle. What sounds good right now, Bink?
Everything.
Some Krispy Kreme donuts.
as the bun with a burger. Lopez will fire that one in. And once again, we see the shift
I think
working.
That's a thing there, too. I think out in right field, I think Dozier probably could have thrown out G-Man.
You're not going to throw him out from right field.
Oh, you
that
can.
Very rarely
I feel
happens.
like you can.
That was the shift working. Big home run by
Shift working. Congratulations.
Meadows earlier. Shift has worked a lot tonight. Heidi Watney made the trip with us here to Tampa.
You know what that means? When Heidi shows up, the Royals hit. That's a proven statement, as we see Brian Boom Boom McBroom, as she's highlighting him, which we will see him second in the bottom of the top of the fifth.
Cal Eldred there, talk it over.
I wonder if she's probably talking about how McBroom is platooning with O'Hearn, which O'Hearn hit a home
Leading
run
off with the
yesterday.
The
third
battle
baseman,
at first.
number
Battle at first.
Michael Bronco.
Why don't you put a chip here, Kramer?
You want me to put a chip here? I honestly thought about it. Are you thinking about putting a chip here, Beak?
No.
Wait, I don't know if I'm going to put a chip down to Franco for a long time until I see his bat starting to come alive. He's due. He's well overdue. He hasn't hit a home run since the Detroit series, and that was the second series of the year, of the season for the Royals.
Cleveland down by 1 run. New York Yankees in the fifth. That's an important game to watch for the Royals. They're game back, Cleveland.
So how important are that's the biggest question mark. How important is early games if you lose them?
They all are, and I'll tell you
That's
why.
why
How many times have you seen a team out of the playoffs by 1 game or 1.5 games? And you think, if we would have won that game in April, they didn't count because at the end, I mean, I've seen teams get out of the playoffs, lose, get a half game back, or even they tie at the end of the year.
Yep.
They got to play a playing game, and they lose it.
You like thinking
maybe if I would have
And then
won
you
that
think,
game.
man, if we would have won that game in April, but we thought no big deal.
Exactly.
It becomes a big deal.
And that's what I've
Perspective.
had conversations with people like that saying, "Oh no, there's more games in the year."
I
Like,
think
no,
we
you got to win
overrate
every single one of
game
them.
One,
Yeah,
but still it matters.
yeah. If you lose game one, you lose by 1 game to I don't know.
Yeah, or you play a game and you lose that game.
Exactly.
You pitcher, then you're wearing one of your pitchers out for the next series.
All games are important. That's rich.
That is. Right over the head, all the way to the wall. The Royals needed that.
Now you save it second as well.
They'll get a double here to lead off the inning. Or not lead off the inning, Mike Franco made it out.
The left fielder, number 4.
That was ripped over the glove of Yandy Diaz.
Wait, McBroom stepped in at that one. One away, the Royals in a little
Nathan,
bit of
you are
business.
all good. We appreciate you showing up. But we were actually late starting on the broadcast because
We're
of
still doing draft stuff.
technical difficulties.
Kramer and I have been doing a lot of draft stuff. We had 10 hours of coverage on Thursday and Friday night.
Yeah, we did a lot. The past 2 days we've been on the internet and we also been on the radio.
That's right.
Well, except for Thursday.
Check out the Chiefs tracker. All the picks, bios, and videos of the Chiefs' 6 selections. They were going to have 5, and they traded back into the 7th round.
1 ball, 2
We're just
strikes.
caught up here, Nathan. So far this game, just 2-run shot home run from Austin Meadows. That's the only reason why it's 0-2.
Judas had a no-hitter going.
Marine put a chip on Alex.
Leaf and Gordo.
It's bullpen action already for the Rays. It's odd to think we're in the 5th inning.
66 pitches for Yarborough.
Gordon's going to strike out.
The batter, number 1. Second baseman, Nicky
But
Lopez.
Nicky Lopez, the person on the runner in scoring position, 2
Runners in
outs.
scoring position.
There's-
Don't look at the batting average with Nicky Lopez. That's what we say. Will Nicky drive McBroom in?
Ball, that's out.
I think the Vikings had a good drive.
Yeah, I agree with you, Nathan. I like some of the Vikings picks.
A lot better than the Packers.
I like the den Mike Zimmer was sitting
Got a
in.
ball, 1 strike.
that moose. that
Yeah, it
was
looked like a
hanging
lodge. Yeah, the hunting on the wall and stuff was cool. I would like a nice moose in my living room.
I would be terrified seeing a moose up close and personal.
And a wolf.
Oh, of course, yeah. I mean,
And Lopez won't make this one interesting. So fly out. As we move to the bottom of the 5th, 2-0 Rays.
Willie Adames, Brandon Lowe, Yandy Diaz. We're going to see Yandy Diaz get a hit this inning. Hope not. Hope he strikes out again.
Leading off for the Reds.
He was batting a 451 coming into today's game.
Willie Adames, and I ask you how many times he's been called Adams
Probably a lot.
by his teachers.
Well,
Put Adams here, it's Adames.
I'm assuming, like, I don't know where he's from, but I'm guessing it might be a common last name, possibly.
Franco will make it interesting to get out. But here's the thing. He's always been a front row center, probably. You know when they go by alphabetical order?
Now batter.
I always hated that because my last name's a B. I always hated being put in the front because I love being in the back of it.
See, I was always in the back. It was quite annoying.
You're back with the party. Ain't no party like a Kramer party.
No, I just wanted to get it over with. That's me. I'm like, why do I have to be back here? I have to wait. Let's get this over with. Don't want to be here anyways. And you catch my drift on that?
I feel what you're throwing down. Kramer twerked the other night. It was Wednesday in Chicago.
And we're not doing that again.
We got the 30 likes and Kramer twerked.
We'll get the 50 next time and I'll do it again. How about that?
It was close on me the other day.
It was.
It was real close.
50 likes and I'll twerk again. It has to be 50 though. And I'll take lessons and I'll actually be able to do it.
Four-seamer for Junis at 92. Junis, this will be pitch number 61 for him.
Right off the end of the bat, that had Nicky Lopez covering ground.
Because he was shifting.
If shifting, he wouldn't
have made it there at a standard.
No, I don't think anybody. It would have been a hit.
They got him just roaming the middle of the outfield.
Nicky's his glove is showing out this game.
Nonchalant pitch, too.
I wonder
I'm
what
not trying that in home children.
I'm trying to figure out what his batting average dropped down to.
He's at like 440 now. Junis not playing with that one.
You're right, Nathan. I will.
What?
He asked. He said might have to ask that lady friend to have it help you twerk better.
Kramer doesn't have a lady friend. He says he does. We all bought it for a short period of time. Never seen her. It's like Vera and Cheers. We only saw the ankles walk up the stairs.
I've been there. I've been to that bar.
Got a text message saying they want to see Kramer twerk.
Who the heck texting you that?
You should probably do it.
I'm not going to. You gotta get 50 likes.
20 for me. I have not twerked yet. I will twerk for 20 likes.
3-2.
Do the get down. What the heck's the get down? That's what I want to know.
Kramer and I have danced.
How's it going, Dirty Sean?
Chicago.
Also, how's it going, Jennifer? Her first comment is for 50. You should learn and do the get down. I don't know what the get down is.
Now
Am I allowed to say that?
I don't know what it is either.
What happened? He walk?
He doesn't walk.
That's something that won't hurt your average.
There's Raymond, the Sea Dog.
We haven't seen his face yet. Like, have you seen his face?
I don't think
There
he
we
has
go.
one.
There we go.
Barely a face.
Barely eyes.
A lot of hair. Mix in a razor, Raymond. And might have been hurt by the shift.
Wonder. Yeah, it might have been.
Slight one.
No, no, their corners are just
He's
down.
playing in.
Designated hitter, Joey Wendell.
Yeah, you're not going to shift with the man on base unless it's slight.
You can always have somebody on, like, hold them on. That's why I didn't understand, like, when the shifts happen, you have a third baseman playing the shortstop spot, and you have a guy on third. It's like that person from third can get an incredible lead, time to jump, and possibly steal home.
Look at Dirty Sean. He's got a whole crew with him. He's got his wife Allison, brother, two friends hanging out and drinking in the
Awesome.
garage.
Watching some Royals baseball.
There's nothing better than garage.
How's it going, everyone, in that garage at Dirty Sean's?
Hello, garage, Dirty Sean. Hope you're enjoying a nice cold Miller Lite from our friends at Miller Lite.
Or you go to KC Wine Co. and get one of these little
Right,
slushies.
Vineyard Variety Pack. And that'll fly out the Whit Merrifield there. The Royals keep this manageable. Judas got himself a little bit of jam, but got out of it. At 361, Mr. Whit Merrifield to lead off for the Royals.
Welcome to the Trop. Yeah, exactly. We're all at the Trop here.
Leading off for Kansas City.
No hit Witt so far.
Oliver Drake calling Pouchet bullpen for the Rays.
We're going to see a hit from Witt.
We will see a hit from Witt.
You know, you can't spell Witt without hit.
What's he up to now? 7-game hitting streak?
I think it's 8.
Or 6, 8.
Oh, this guy, he'll have a hitting streak, not hit one game. I'll just get a new one going. It's all
What kind
right.
of producer, engineer, statistician, color commentator are you, Kramer?
Well, I was able to get us on
You were
the thing.
technical producer. Worked hard today.
Yep. At the bottom half of the 6th inning, I mean, there's really not much stats to go over, Nathan. There's only been, I'll tell you the hits. It has been Alberto Mondesi.
Oh, that's right. Kramer forgot.
But Alberto Mondesi had a hit and a stolen base, and we also have Ryan McBroom hit a double. That's your only hits.
We purposely were going to skip it because we didn't want to ruin Junis.
Yeah,
we didn't want to mention the no-hit thing. But that's out the window.
Nathan, that's your stats, though.
9th series of the year for the Royals. They've won 5 of them, lost 3 of them. 2 of those lost series comes at the hands of the Chicago White Sox. Pivotal game here, Game 2 in Tampa. As the Royals try to get a series win here, they dropped 2 out of 3 in Chicago to start this series. They'll play Baltimore for 4 coming up on Monday. Witt.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Good. Rain.
Lowe makes that catch.
Wait, yeah, Lowe. What will also play second base.
Who happens to be in the shift as well.
Oh, and also Nate, for stats-wise, 5 strikeouts for Jacob Junis.
Comes Mondi, 1 for 2. 2 for 6 in this series.
I think I actually might. I know which one you're talking about, Jennifer. I got you now. I'm catching what you're throwing at Jennifer.
10 likes, I mean squirt, Kramer.
No, 50 likes, Pete.
Oh, that's too many.
I bet we could get it.
I don't know.
I feel like we can.
Not on a delayed start like today.
Look out, 1-1.
Yep.
Maybe if it's raining, it's a Sunday afternoon and there's rain.
So I'm guessing Hand Stats is brought to you by Cover Your Cough.
That's right.
I've noticed if you say the word of what's going on, YouTube takes your thing down. I've
Really?
yeah. For some reason, it's doing that. Mondesi gets a hold of that one. That might get out of here.
Gone! 3rd home run of the year. Alberto Mondesi pumps that one at 93.8. Off the bat, 360 feet. Yarborough picks such a great game as the Royals on the board here. Alberto Mondesi, I'm telling you, this guy with the doubles, with the triples, the steals, he's doing it all. Power from the right and left side when he bats. Look at this one. That just quickly left the building at 93.8.
That's his 3rd of the year, correct?
It's his 3rd of the year. Speed, power, hits, defense. It's kind of all Kramer. He does all 5 of those things better than you. I'm kidding. He's a pro.
Yeah, he's a pro.
Actually, there's a lot of people that probably do better things than you, Kramer. I'm just kidding. You're the son I've never had.
Just cannot produce like me.
And the son I've never wanted.
1-1.
Very true.
Here's Hunter Dozier. Now, he is on a 8-game hitting streak here. 0 for 2 today. See if he can send this to 9. Boy, it'd come in handy here. Chip on the Doge man for Nathan.
Oh, he's going to go back to
What
back.
a well-timed chip.
Nathan had a chip on him.
Hunter Dozier will tie this up. Gets his 20th rib of the season. 5 behind Jorge Soler now, but 105.2 off the bat. 395 is the Royals' home run power showing up here with Mondi and Dozier going yard.
Good chip there by Nathan.
Yeah, great. Well-timed, well played. Right? I talked about the streak, and he put it down.
That's his
The
4th.
9 games.
4th of the year?
That is the 4th of the year for Hunter. And a pitching change by the Rays. This pitching change brought to you by Red Delicious Apples. They're delicious.
And they are red.
Nice job, Nathan. Take that, Mark.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the
Brendan
Rays.
McKay will come in.
Number
14th
49.
appearance for the Rays. 1-2 with a 5.08 this year.
Hey.
Look at the strikeout, the walks, though. 20 strikeouts, 17 walks.
That's
It means McKay is all over the place.
yeah. That Sportsnet 5. He's pitched
20
28
and
innings.
17 is a hell of a ratio.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
Right down the chip for Nate.
YouTube's starting to come alive with the chip count now at this point.
So are we just gonna agree that is all of the YouTube, are they all for themselves, or are they all going against each other too?
Let's just count them all for being winners.
All right.
They're still buying us beer.
And there's they're not gonna out chase
It's the
me.
fee for writing this stuff down.
Ball, that pitch is out.
That's true. Well, I'm writing it down. All the standings.
Find your own Kramer.
It's true. It's. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised. There's another
Ball
walk.
4, that pitch is low.
And Solero get on base. That would have been a chip to play there. The way the Royals are hitting home runs.
They didn't want to. They didn't want to go back to back to back.
I spent a lot of time with you in this past month, Kramer.
Is that a good thing, Bink?
I don't know.
I think it is.
Maybe. Spent more time with you than your imaginary girlfriend has.
Yeah. She's at work and I'm here.
Oh, is she working?
Yeah.
Well, you're twerking?
Oh, I'm twerking. She's working.
Nope.
Only if I could twerk for dollar bills. You know what I mean?
2 doubles for Perez in the last 5 games.
Yeah, I know who I'm going to put my next chip on. I know it. I'm going to wait for a little bit though. But I know who it's going to be.
What if I chip it first?
I mean, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
No.
Okay.
Ball.
I've never thought what you're thinking.
It might happen this inning. May not. Might happen the 7th. Might happen the 8th.
Hello, Rodney. How you doing, my man? Yeah, we're staying good. Enjoyed the NFL draft the last couple of days. Kramer and I have been diving into that. We thought, why not a little Saturday evening baseball?
Oh yeah, you got to enjoy baseball at this time.
We don't have any pizza out here at this point, but yeah, I saw these bacon-wrapped hot dogs with cheese earlier in
Ball
jalapenos.
4,
One of my
pitch down.
friends made that.
Bacon-wrapped and then hot dog. And Royals will get a walk there.
Back-to-back
McKay continues
walks.
to walk. That's
The
19
first
walks
baseman,
this season
number
from McKay to go with his 20
Miguel
strikeouts.
Trump.
And I got myself in the rabbit hole of watching Diners, Drives, and Dives last night.
Hey,
And it was some place that
Back
had
here?
these shrimp taco. I love shrimp anything. Shrimp po' boy. But it was shrimp burgers. It was like shrimp, some mozzarella put on that.
Was
and
it-
on the burger? Man, it looked fantastic.
so was the shrimp grounded up to like a patty?
No, it was like shrimp.
Really?
Yeah, I like him. I thought it was a pretty good draft.
I mean, it was everybody. The only team that lost this draft was Green Bay.
They lost that on Thursday night.
Ball 1.
Probably lost a lot of their fan base too. Franco,
Now, a lot
1-2
of people
count.
don't like Dana. And the thing about him is, look at more of his history. 2018 was first team Pro Football Focus college football.
Yeah, Franco's gonna.
Continue to struggle. Strikes out.
I like Willie Gay Jr., the linebacker. We talk about one of the best coverage linebackers in the best graded coverage linebacker in the draft.
Ryan
Solid.
McBroom.
All right, put chip down on McBroom.
Oh, okay. That's who you're thinking.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I was smelling what you were thinking. I
Final.
spent so much time with you, we're thinking alike.
Yeah, final chip.
But I'll let you play this one.
Ball
I'm
1.
gonna laugh. It's a home run.
Yeah, and you get the 7.
I'm on a 2-game
This is
chip.
an amazing feat.
I'm on a 2-game chip streak.
Vernon and I go the whole season of real ones doing this.
Oh,
And we'd even be calling visitor home runs. 'Cause no one can see us.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now, for some reason, when I'm at baseball games as well, I'll call it as well. I don't understand like why it's.
You haven't gone with authority yet.
This one's authority.
2 fingers up, you're going authority, 425?
Nah, it's not gonna be. I don't
His
think.
home runs have been launched, though. The one the 3's had. He had that 446 in Detroit.
I'll have an authority one at Kaufman. He roped
Why
that.
get more?
He scored up that double, and the way the guy is pitching right here, Brandon McKay, I feel like it's either going to be a ball or a ball. It's going to be all over the middle of the plate. He's going to freaking send it out to the bleachers.
1-2 count. High.
Really high.
95 miles an hour. Boy, McKay has a problem hitting the strings out.
So, yes, another one.
As well.
I bet this is going to be a pitch right down the middle. He's going to park it through the top part of the dome, and it's going to be a home run.
You want the scouting report with Sam McKay? Let him try to find the zone.
I just say wild thing. That's why I put him at.
And duck.
Ah!
Oh, McBroom, the swing at that one. And McKay makes us look stupid.
Well, okay, listen. That works for McKay because he'll strike out 2 people, plus he'll also walk 2 people when he's out there.
20-17 ratio, he has 21-19 now. He is what he is. That's what you get.
What you get?
You don't throw a fit. Heidi Wadney sporting the jeans today.
Did she change her top? I thought she was wearing red earlier.
She had green on earlier.
Yep, Mark, he's gone. Mark probably looking at his chops right now, knowing it's 2-2. And Royals.
Good game. Good game down in Tampa. The Royals need this win.
7 hits yesterday.
Keep the series alive to take the series tomorrow with Mike Montgomery on the bum. Mike Montgomery.
Leading off for the Rays.
Against the Rays, he is 1-3, but his ERA is 2.81.
That's a good ERA. It's Jose Martinez, and if I were to put a chip down on the other team, I feel like I'd put it down on Jose.
You know it's part of the rules.
And it is part of the rules. I could have done that, but I'm not going to.
You could have done it.
I'd rather stick with the Royals.
But you don't have the gumption to try something.
I do like how you said out over the air that you and Vern would call the other team's home runs too, and you do it secretly. But now it's over the internet.
Yeah, sorry.
It's all 20 or...
It was mostly Vern.
Okay.
It's got to be the Wolf. Han and Barlow warm up to the Royals.
Guess
Jesse Han kind of new to this team in the last week or so.
Guess Lopez is just having a day off.
He's been on this team before, but look at the Yankees, 5-3 now over Cleveland. Important game for the Royals as Cleveland leads this division over the Royals by 1. Just a half game over the White Sox. Team that we saw just before this. 3-0 count here for Junis. 75th pitch coming up.
Nathan, I don't know if it's the general rule. It's a gentleman's rule to do the pick on the Royals. That's how that's called a gentleman's rule. Is like.
I mean, it depends. I mean, if the guy's crushing it, you might go with them. We're all friends here.
That's true. If you want to put it on anybody you want.
Not everybody's a friend. I have banned a few.
The batter.
Yeah, it's true. You have.
It's one of my favorite things to do. Text line and this line is bam, block. Kinde Mutombo it. Hands, show your hands, Kramer, that we're not playing this game. And we have a phone line we've commandeered for post-game calls. You can chime in if you'd like. McBroom over to Junis.
Nice. Tell me, Junis.
McBroom usually takes that.
He does. That's the thing with Junis. He's only thrown one bad pitch this game. Literally thrown only one that ended up being a 2-run home run.
That's what happens in baseball. It's a good game here. Royals getting some good starting pitching lately.
At the Trop.
At the Trop. Downtown St. Petersburg, Florida.
It's very Pete Rose-like. Jennifer Moore says put chips on another team when they're...
I do like their beer.
I like that. I agree with you, Jennifer.
Jennifer, sometimes business is business.
But the thing about Pete Rose is he always bet on his team to win.
But when he didn't bet on it, it was a sign they were going to lose. Am I right? Huh?
That's true.
I'd still put him in the Hall of
Oh,
Fame.
look at that.
What
I don't know
gotta
about
be safe.
that.
They
He's
can
gotta be
challenge
safe.
that or not. Look at the range on Mondi here.
D-Man Shore.
Wow. And Mondi will fire Lopez. And that's it. Still 2-2 at this point.
That's funny. You see that Dirty Sean said everyone says thanks in the garage, fellas. Haha. 2 of them said WTF, how, haha.
You know, my show started out, and my Twitter handle still 3 guys in the garage. Back in 2009, that's where we started. It was 3 guys in the garage. We used to do a radio show, drink beer, and talk sports, and it was 3 guys in the garage. Because like I'm telling you, garages are awesome.
Yeah.
You used to have a bar in my garage. Everybody had a bar in their garage. All the neighbors bring their kids and their big wheels or whatever, and dads would come in there and drink beer, and we'd watch sports. And
So you wouldn't park the car in the garage, you'd just make that an
now
extra.
we'd pull them out.
Oh!
And
Is that caught?
they dropped it. And
Okay.
we'd sit there and we'd drink beer and talk sports.
Best way to do it.
Nope. Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, I mean, a man needs some garage time, you know.
I can't wait till when I get a place.
Not saying you don't either, ladies, but I'm just saying, you know,
They got the she shed apparently.
Yeah, well, yeah. Experience. Kramer's got an imaginary porch he drinks imaginary beers on.
Well, because I don't have a porch, but I do drink beers, but I don't drink imaginary beers.
Rodney's in his garage as well.
See, it's like I feel like when I get a place, I'll be doing that in my garage. Like have a TV out there,
Sure.
the game system,
Ball 1.
some cards, a nice little bar area, or that might be the basement.
We should be playing this game in the garage.
If regulations weren't the way they are, it could have been. It could be at some point. She has the castle. Yeah, well, yeah. Oh, as that is hit.
Bondi, another one, had the home run earlier.
I thought that was Lopez.
Oh, Lopez, he's
Now batting.
it's opposite to the shot by Lopez.
With
Like Mondesi already batted again.
No, it's,
What happened to Gordon? Did he strike out?
he did.
Okay. Too busy talking about garages and sheds and
Oh, got distracted.
Witt needs a hit.
I'm easily distracted, Kramer. Easily.
Bat 358 still on the season. He's not even close to Yandy Diaz.
Royals 14-11 coming into the day. Keep an eye on that Tampa score, or the Cleveland score.
Ball. Down.
You know what?
96.
Nathan,
Okay,
that's actually not a bad idea if Lopez steals second. Maybe get a thing in motion because the way that McKay's been throwing, maybe get a hit and run going, maybe a double for Witt comes out of it, gives the Royals a lead.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Speaking of the Wolf, Georgia tight end Eli Wolf goes to the Ravens.
Oh, the signing period started.
Got to be the Wolf.
Ball, that's inside.
Nick, I seriously cannot wait until my laptop gets.
Kramer does not have a laptop. He's using a
Nintendo Switch to watch the game and also look at the comments. I literally feel like I can't do anything. That is sliced to center.
just the metal to be there to make the grab. One on,
It's a
two away.
That's a hard hit. It'd be nice if.
See all the hard hit outs?
Yep, all the hard hits outs.
Adalberto Mondesi.
Now here comes Mondi with the home run last time up. 2 for 3. Mondi's in the top 3 at steals, doubles, triples in Major League Baseball.
Ronnie, thanks for serving. I'm guessing that's why she just wants you to just go to the garage. That's flared out to right. And
Yeah, Rodney, thanks for your service. Nick Davies not in here today. He's been in Iraq.
3, 2, 1. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jacks.
I don't care if I ever get back for it's root for the Royals. They don't win, it's a shame.
For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Jesse Hahn, the pitcher for the Royals. Now this pitching change brought to you by Red Delicious Apples. They're delicious.
And they are red. I kind of like a brain fart during the thing. Like
Why don't you ever say root for the Royals? Like you just quiet down during that part.
I don't know. I don't know why I do that. I think you know why, but I don't know why.
Jesse Hahn, a new addition to the Royals this week. Well, he was on the team last year, but called up. Been dealing with an injury, but Jesse Hahn has made his way back to kind of help this bullpen of the Royals.
Mark says he's going to jump in his condo's pool, which is closed on if the Rays lose. Oh, I kind of want you to film this. Pull up your phone and then the @610 Sports KC on Twitter if you have a Twitter, or even at our Facebook page or Facebook.
See him jump into the pool with clothes? God, the pool's probably nice and warm.
That's true. You might want to stay in that pool. kind of. Did he say one of his condos pools? Is it Mark flexing on us right now in Florida?
I think Mark is flexing. Oh no, condos.
Just
condos.
just one. Okay.
Mark does have multiple.
I mean, he might
Who
have
knows?
multiple.
Mark might own condos. I don't know.
He might own the Rays. You never know.
He might be the Rays owner.
Wouldn't that be something?
It would be something. The only real person that's tied with baseball, is Brady Singer's dad. Brett Singer will watch games with us from time to time. He made kebabs the other night. Matter of fact, we sponsored the game. Brady Singer's dad's kebab.
Yeah, the post-game show was.
Yeah.
2 balls, no strikes.
I'm not sure where.
Was Tom Brady walk into your house, Mark?
Yeah, Tom Brady walked into your house. What would you do, Mark?
Remember Chad Kelly did that? He was with Denver after the Halloween party.
Yep.
Somebody like attacked him with a vacuum or something.
And he was just sitting in the front room, just chilling.
NFL quarterback. Mr. Irrelevant, speaking of that.
I think Tom Brady's taking a book out of Kelly's.
Ball 4.
Oh, I think he swung on that one. Another walk to Andy Diaz.
Now batting, the catcher, Mike Zunino.
Tom Brady might be at this game today.
He might turn out the first pitch tomorrow.
Virtual Tom Brady. That's right, he is going off first pitch tomorrow. So welcome to Tampa, Tom Party.
We'll try to get him in the booth. Talk about his loss to the
He'll
Titans.
just wander in there.
Hopefully he shows up. The door's open. So I mean,
Come in for an ice cold Miller Lite. Get you a Miller Lite, Tom. Maybe he's bringing Gronk with him.
I think that's what was the plan down there. Have simultaneously two of the guys out there throw the first pitch.
They've done that before Red Sox games.
Oh yeah. I think Gronk stole Brady's jersey after that those shenanigans happened. Which that's a good documentary. If you haven't watched that, I recommend watching it.
I haven't seen it. Han will throw to first. Do 3 outs in the inning. We're tied at 2. We go to the 8th.
I don't jinx anything. We might see extras.
We've seen the extras once this year. And Kramer and I had a simulated rain delay.
That's very true.
We've now pitching for the Rays.
I've played MLB The Show, of course. I played all the time. I once played a game that went to 25 innings. Like me playing.
It's almost 3 games of free baseball.
It was kind of nuts. I was disappointed when the game was over because it was a bases loaded, hit by pitch. And I lost.
Wow.
That
makes you mad when you sit there and invest that time.
Oliver Drake's new pitcher.
Brought to you by Red Delicious Apples. They're delicious.
And they are red.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
Hip hip.
Hooray! If you're chipped out.
I'm chipped out. You're not.
I'm not on the chips. We will not be played on Soler because every time I do, he doesn't hit one, even though he has 9 on the year.
Nathan, I agree with you on that comment.
Boston 6-0 over Minnesota the 5th.
That's good.
Minnesota was just a game and a half out of first place as well, so that score's welcome to see.
Got Poche and Chaz Rowe. It's Poche, right?
Poche, I believe.
I remember that from yesterday. It's not Poche. So I thought at first when looking at it, you think...
Poche!
Yeah, I get Poche.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Give me more of that Poche. Italian in me. You know, I think Jorge Soler's going to rip around. He's going to rip it.
Grip it and rip it?
Grip it and rip it. Almost ripped it. He gripped it, though.
He was thinking about hitting that then.
Poche. So it might be
Siesta
Poche.
Key.
Poe or Poche?
Hey, and Soler goes down on strikes.
for the second time.
Oliver Drake was really excited about that, too. He's really showing his emotions.
He
that
just
first pitch.
he struck out the 2019 AL champion. And he was a home run champion.
He was excited. Chip down here. Salvador Perez has 6 home runs in the season.
There's only 6 home runs. His home run has been called 5 times.
That's right. He's good luck.
At the ball.
I think if
And the majority of them have come at the K.
if you can call a Salvador Perez home run, I think you can call almost anything.
It's true. Every blind squirrel finds a nut.
Two balls, no strike.
Cutter at 89.
We need somehow to get Brett Phillips in on this.
That would be fun.
He's still, I believe, in Arizona. That lease might be coming up here soon.
Saturday evening in Kansas City, whenever the Royals play, we play the game. We adjust the times, usually 1 o'clock on the weekends because of the NFL draft. We pushed it back. And tomorrow we'll be back on schedule.
Yep, 1 o'clock tomorrow.
1 o'clock to 6 o'clock throughout the weeknights.
Yep, and that's how things will go back to normal-ish. And you'll be seeing this until May 7th is the next scheduled off day.
I wonder if we'll see Mark when they're in Baltimore. His new friends.
Hey, Mark, yeah, honestly, if you just want to keep coming back and just hanging out, chilling with us, that is totally up to you, buddy. But we appreciate the fact that the White Sox game, the last game of the White Sox series, Mark showed up.
Yeah, he wanted to advance scout.
He wanted to scout. I understand. Went right through the ball boys.
Well, you gotta, if you're a catcher out there, you gotta really hope the pitchers warn you about that.
Well, that was the ball boy.
I know, but the pitchers and the catchers are right there
It's true.
on the turf.
So we had that hockey style mask to where you had that back piece on the helmet.
Although I don't think I'd tell you.
Of course you wouldn't. He has to scout the Royals all year. We appreciate that. Appreciate that, Mark.
What are you doing tonight for fun, Mark?
Yeah,
I'm watching a simulated Royals and Orioles game.
Probably the only live sports going on.
That'll help you as a pickup line at the bar, Mark, or you might be married, I'm not sure, but I'm just kidding. I don't think that will work.
I don't think it's going to work.
And a strikeout once again for Oliver Drake, and I am officially out of Tostitos.
That's like odd drawing a backwards K. So I mean, I've noticed since, of course, the name starts with a K, the Kramer. I cannot make lowercase K's when I'm writing. I will not make lowercase K's.
Crane Dog.
Hey, thank you, Anthony. We appreciate you actually coming on and here and watching the games with us. Make sure you subscribe, like this video, and, of course, turn on notifications.
Every night we do this. Anthony, the Royals play. They have a day off. They don't have a day off for a week until the following Thursday of 2 weeks from now. But whenever the Royals get back in action, play some baseball, we'll simulate through the season and see where they would have finished.
That's true, yeah. That's if we make it back.
We'll have a special show for that.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, we would. We will have a special show for that.
From Kramer's Imaginary Porch.
It might be here.
Or you need the screen drops. We need like the background drops on the porch.
You know, Anthony, that's a great question. I don't have an answer for it.
No, the Royals are streamed this year. And Lopez. Oh, not in time.
That's the only mishap Mickey's had all day.
We'll get an error on that one.
The left fielder, Jose Martinez.
Man, that's just an out as a pitcher you're counting on having. So, 8th inning. Leadoff runner on for the Rays. Here's Jose Martinez.
The only way we would stream the full season, Anthony, if there's no Major League Baseball at all.
No, that's
Yeah.
Which, I mean, what it sounds like from how Vern's making things sound, it scares me a little bit.
We might, though.
Yeah.
NBA's going to start letting them show up in the cities, but a while players to come in. So I think all the leagues are jealous of the NFL.
Oh, yeah, they-
the ratings just go.
Exactly.
People are craving it, man.
It's literally the best time for the NFL in order to do all that stuff.
If we didn't have people quarantined, we'd probably have 2 people watching.
Count.
Your mom and my dad.
That's true.
And Mark. 3.
2-2 count.
When on second does that happen?
Yeah, I mean, Nicky Lopez's gloves is the reason why he's there, and he also has a couple hits in back-to-back games.
We'll have Royal Simulated Baseball for you tomorrow as well at 1 o'clock. Mike Montgomery. Man. Wow. Jose Martinez with an aggressive batting stance.
It's kind of rocking a little bit. That one of the catchers need to look out.
Again, they're not telling him. That would distract me as a pitcher.
Oh yes, because I've been wanting to look at that. You would think they'd put an L screen, but
Yeah.
that's out of play, so you got to just juggle around that.
And Martinez will go to Mondi. Mondi to Lopez to McBroom. Boom, there's the double play.
Yeah.
6-4-3.
So now it doesn't matter getting the guy on first here by Lopez.
Right fielder.
Bench, what is
6 plus 4 plus 3 equal
6 plus 4, 7, 10.
2. 6-4-3 double play.
Oh,
Come on now, Vane. Come on.
Kramer. I thought you were wanting me to add that.
You know, baseball is a smart person's game, Vane.
No, but you're not smart.
At baseball, I am.
Establish this, Kramer.
I mean, I have most chips. I can.
And none of us are good at
pinpoint
math
things.
and broadcasting, so I'm shocked. I mean, I just figured, he doesn't know it.
What? Hey, this is gonna shock you. What do you think my major was at first when I went to Missouri
I'm
Western?
going to say math because we're talking about it.
I was gonna be a math major, and I was
And
like,
how long that last? A day?
sorta, because they said I had to retake calculus, and I'm like, you know what? I think I'm just gonna call that one good.
Did you minor in it or anything?
Huh?
Did you minor in it at all?
No, I did not take a single math class in college. So I'm like, you know what? Let's just go to media.
And McBroom will ending in there. Can you guess what my minor was? I'll give you 3 guesses.
Beer drinking.
No.
It's close, right?
They actually have beer classes now at universities.
Which is
about
actually
making
very
beer.
cool.
I'm just a daily dollar short on that one. I would have
Yeah,
made
you
that
probably-
probably. So, 2 strikes for you left.
The third baseman.
I want to say history.
Bronco.
Boom! You got it!
I mean,
nice
that's
job, Cream Dog. You know I like history. So
exactly.
obviously, you know what I watch every night.
I mean, you're a sports guy. You probably wanted to coach at some point. Maybe history was the thing to go.
My ideal setting would have been a high school teacher and coach football.
For the greatest coaches are history teachers. So, I mean,
Yeah. Or Jim.
I'm not going to say what I want to say because I know my mother's watching. She's a history teacher, but she knows.
Big fan of history. Here comes Boom Boom. Had a nice hit today over the third baseman's head. McBroom's due for a home run.
Ball in.
This is broadcast for the league for it to happen. See, if I was good at my job, then it would be a home run. 'Cause that's what
Oh, that's what. Yeah,
they get
that's what
that
usually
sense.
happens.
Baseball announcers get that sense, and they'll say something like that that'll happen.
You know who's really good at that, right?
Denny,
Yeah, he's really good at that.
he's got the sense. He knows what's happening.
So you think your sense is tingling?
Just like this thing in the playoffs was against the Angels. In 14, he goes, I'll let the crowd tell you what happens. Boom, strikeout right there. Like, it wouldn't have worked had it been a ball.
Oh, yeah.
And Brew was out there. But it worked because the crowd told us it was a strikeout.
Alec.
See,
Lefever's good at it, too. He calls home runs all the time.
As Nathan put his final chip on McBroom, Nate has the only chip today.
Get yourself the McBroom burger. 2 patties, jalapenos, pepper jack cheese, and sriracha.
I'm actually going to make that tonight, besides the pepper jack
McBroom
cheese.
burger?
I don't have pepper jack cheese.
Send me a picture.
I don't have sriracha ketchup, so I'll just use ketchup. How's that sound?
Sounds good to me.
0-1's the count.
Still some hot sauce in there. Ketchup.
Dirty Sean also put a chip on Boom Boom, but it didn't work out for him.
2 away. Can Alex Gordon make this a 3-2 game?
I think he could. I don't have that sense going. That's why I have 6 chips down. The sense.
That's a ball.
Got to be the sense.
1-1.
Gordon continues to squeeze that bat. Blow that bubble. 22nd pitch coming up for Drake.
That's a ball.
My mom asked me what's wrong with my laptop. It's the charger is messed up.
He's getting a new charger.
I think it's a lot easier for me to reply back
on
to
Wednesday.
you.
And that'll do it. And we'll go to the bottom of the ninth.
And it's also interesting. My mom said she can't make a lowercase k at all.
Really?
I don't think it's just part of our. It's part of my gene.
The center fielder, Hunter.
That's why I've been playing around in the garage too. It's the best.
Oh, okay. Zach's hanging out in the garage as usual. Yeah, Zach moved his TV out to the garage, I'm pretty sure.
Now batting, first baseman, G-Man Choi.
Mark putting a chip on G-Man Choi. Oh, man, Mark.
It's good to see Mark play the game.
I hope this doesn't happen. Oh.
Mark's calling the walk-off. We've only seen one walk-off this year. It was in Kansas City with Miguel Franco hitting the home run.
That was a good cut too. That was a very good cut.
Several near misses. Detroit down 8-2.
Ball one. 1-1.
Kennedy and Barlow, the Wolf.
Barlow's been warming up since the fourth inning.
Kennedy's been watching. Bring on the Wolf, they say. Kennedy's my wolf.
One strike.
He's your wolf. He looks like a wolf.
He is the wolf. That's why he's always watching. It's got to be the wolf.
Ball. That's down.
Willie Adames waits on deck. And Franco will dive for that one from his knees in time.
I think Franco has enough time to probably do the warm a little bit and then get to throw the first. G-Man Choi slow.
One more out, and we have some free baseball in our hands.
Well, I mean, Bink, it is free already.
And it is true. Willie Adames 0 for 3 today. Facing Jesse Hahn.
And oh, that's just got over the wall.
Oh,
now that you got to hate, you got to hate that. You just got to hate that.
I was just gonna say he's been pitching well.
Oh,
Willie Adames 0 for 3 today, 216 average, 334, 99.1 off the bat, and the Royals will lose to the Rays.
You gotta think that's just like the damn Apple Longoria home run and that to send them into the World Series. No, they sent them to the postseason. Remember that home run? Just barely snuck
Here's the
over
second
the wall?
walk-off. I said we've only seen one, and then we see the second.
Gosh,
Willie
that was
Adames.
terrible.
Walk-off home run at the Trop. The Royals will drop 2 straight. Here the road loses a 4 of 5 on the road. Jesse Hahn had been looking so good as well.
Wow. No, that's heartbreaking. Like literally, that thing just sneaks over the wall.
Willie Adames of all people. I mean, that was barely over. I wish they would have fan interference or something. Go ahead, have your fun, Rays. Lining up the post-game interviews out there. Oh, here we go. Austin Meadows is going to be the player of the game. He's going to be the one
showing all
interviewed.
this. This is
like okay. I understand how we're coming from this. By the way, I don't. If you know the phone line.
Oh yeah, it's 913-744-3864 is the phone line. We post that. We do have a post-game phone line. I think we got this in about game 2.
Yes.
913-744-3864. See, a memory like an elephant, Cream Dog.
Oh, is that a good thing, Bink? It's like this is just that's one of the worst ways. Of course, having a walk-off home run, that's okay. Having a walk-off home run and you're the opposing team, that's okay. But if it's something that just sneaks over the wall that barely got out, that's the worst. And that's like having a bad taste in your mouth.
I mean, that was just barely over. Tampa wins game 2. They won 4-3 yesterday. They win 3-2 today on a walk-off home run by Willie Adames. They connected on Jesse Hahn, and I was just about to say Jesse Hahn has had his finest appearance of the season. Jesse Hahn will take the loss. 2 2/3. That was the only hit he surrendered in 2 2/3 inning. It was the Willie Adames home runs. Oliver Drake will get the win. 2 innings pitched for him. No hits, 2 strikeouts, no walks. But Austin Meadows will be the team MVP for the Royals today. He was 2 for 4 and a home run and RBI for Adalberto Mondesi. Mondesi ends up 2 hits today, bringing that average to 346. Mondi comes in today as the 8th best hitter in the American League, and he'll continue to raise that up. Hunter Dozier with the hit as well. Now, as far as home runs, it was Mondesi with his 3rd, Dozier with his 4th home run of the year. It was Nicky Lopez with the year. Didn't end up hurting him. Jake Junis goes 6. Surrenders 3 hits. Had a no-hitter going into the 4th. 2 earned runs, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts for him. Jesse Hahn, good outing for Jesse. 2 2/3 inning. The 1 hit he surrendered happened to be
the home run.
Yes.
Like that's just.
Austin Meadows crushed this one earlier as we watched the highlights. Our phone number.
Now, if it was a home run like that, I'd been completely fine with it. I'd been
Oh,
completely
absolutely.
fine with it.
Our
But
post-game phone line, 913-744-3864.
this is just.
Is Mondi's
I'm
home run?
annoyed, Bink. I'm annoyed. It's crazy. All the runs produced today were by home runs. That's kind of cool. That's kind of pretty.
A lot of
good.
home runs today.
It's flying at the chop. It's just, man, it's. I don't know.
2 for the Royals. Here was Hunter Dozier's home run. He's got
Yeah,
a 9-game hitting streak now for the Royals.
Now that'd have been an okay home run to have a walk off.
It's almost to the
foul.
catwalk.
Yeah, for real.
Bounced off
But-
the upper wall.
I think all we're seeing is G-Man Choi's line out in the bottom of the ninth. There really isn't much highlights for this day's game.
So
It went by
Franco
quick.
dive for it, threw it to first. See McBroom getting ready for it. Fired. Perfect throw over to first.
So we've seen a walk-off home run that we've done, and we've seen one against us.
And here it is, Willie Adames, 334 feet, and this will barely be a home run for the Tampa Bay Rays. The Rays came in 3rd place, only a half game out of the division lead in the AL East. The Royals will drop to 14-12 on the season. Royals came in 3rd place. The good news is it looks like the Indians were going to lose today. The Indians were in 1st place at 17-12. The White Sox 16-12. We don't have the result of that one yet, just a half game back. And the Royals a full game back. The Twins were a game and a half back, but they were getting hammered on the day, which was good. They were down 6-0 last that I saw.
Well, we can only hope that the teams that were ahead of the Royals lose, that are in the, like, say the White Sox, say the Indians, the Twins. If they all 3 lose today, that's perfect for the Royals. Yes, you lost, but you can at least salvage something, knowing that everybody's record kind of stayed the same and how many games back you are in the division.
Well, the road trip continues tomorrow in Tampa at 1 o'clock. Montgomery
Yes.
on the bump. We'll have the broadcast for that. Then 4 in Baltimore, where the Royals swept Baltimore at the K.
Can't wait to get to Baltimore, to be honest.
It's, a good thing for the Royals. This road trip's not been kind to the Royals. Lose 2 of 3 to Chicago. Lost the first 2, and today was just in dramatic fashion when the Royals lose
Jennifer
to Tampa Bay.
asked, did Heidi catch the home run ball? Because that's where I guess she was reporting it. I don't know. Gosh, now that's something, man.
Kansas City Royals will fall to 14-12. The Rays will move to 15-13 on the season, and once again, there's the walk-off.
334 feet.
Willie Adames.
Different. That wasn't 315.
I mean, why is the fans in that bullpen area just kind of put their hands over and get some fan interference on a play? Let's go. What are you guys thinking? Just to interfere there. Whit Merrifield, though, 0 for 3 is kind of the biggest surprise. He's been raking for the Royals this year. Leads in hits with 39.
He'll start a new streak tomorrow. That's what he does. He'll end one, start a new one.
It's always about the new streak, Kramer.
Oh, it keeps you on your toes a little bit.
Well, we appreciate you guys watching Royals baseball today. Kramer and I are back tomorrow. Mike Montgomery against Yanni Chirnos for the Rays at 1 o'clock. Will be pregame, first pitch at 1:10 tomorrow in Tampa. Any final thoughts by you, Kramer?
You salvage a game out of this series. You lost another series, Kansas City. Just get one game out of it. Hopefully get that one tomorrow. Let's head to Baltimore and get a sweep.
There you go. Kramer said it right there. Thanks for watching this. Make sure to watch and subscribe. For Kramer saying so, and I'm Jay Binkley saying good afternoon from Tampa.